Hello students, now once again we are here to discuss about our next topic, that is the modes of reproduction used in the single organism. Student, now we are starting the actual chapter. In the previous session we have seen that the asexual reproduction and the sexual reproduction, that is a topic at a glance. A very short description we have seen. Now we are going to learn here what is the modes of reproduction in single organisms. Before that, we are going to do two activities here, activity number 8.1 and activity number 8.2. Now what is this in activity number 8.1? Actually in this activity we are going to study the yeast budding, that is the fission, how the buds are formed in the yeast cells. Now what are the method for reproduction, what are the culture, how to make the culture solution of the yeast, and how they reproduce, that we will see in the activity number 8.1. Now what is this 8.2 activity? Activity number 8.2 says that you have learned from the from the 6th standard, that is the bread mold, or we can say that the rhizopus. The scientific name of the bread mold is the rhizopus. Now how can it be produced, and what the scene we can see under the microscope, how they are mature and how can they see under the microscope, that we will see in the activity number 8.2. So let us see our activity in 8.1. So students, we will do the activity number 8.1 under the modes of reproduction used by the single organisms. तो सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे ये एक्टिविटी में करना क्या, व्हाट वी हैव टू डू अंडर दिस एक्टिविटी. नाउ द फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट सेज दैट डिसॉल्व अबाउट 10 ग्राम ऑफ शुगर इन 100 ml ऑफ वाटर. कितना लेना है? 10 ग्राम ऑफ शुगर इन 100 ml ऑफ वाटर. सो लेट अस सी, वी विल ड्रॉ वन diagram of the beaker, and this is the 100 ml of water and 10 gram of sugar. Okay, 10 gram of sugar. Now the next line says that take 20 ml of the solution in a test tube and add a pinch of yeast granules to it. अब यहाँ पे yeast granule ही क्यों लिया गया है? A very important question is there. The yeast comes in the powder form also and the granule form. But if you want a good result, the yeast granules are very nice and it gives the good result. समझ में आ गया? तो चलो हम देखते हैं अभी. ये आपको लेने का है टेस्ट ट्यूब and put this 20 ml of sugar solution and add the yeast granules. Okay, this is the yeast granules. Now what we have to do after this, put a cotton plug on the mouth of the test tube and keep it in a warm place. Now student, it is very important to keep this test tube under the warm place and put the cotton plug. Very important. So let us see, we have to fix one cotton plug over here so that the air should not get inside, and keep it in the warm place. Now why warm place? Because reproduction of the yeast develop very fast in the warm place, not in the cool place. If we take the cool place, then the reproduction will not occur. Understand? Okay. Now what is the fourth one? After 1 or 2 hours put a small drop. यानी 1 से 2 घंटा भी लग सकता है, 3 घंटा भी लग सकता है, जरूरी नहीं है. But naturally the result comes under this 1 or 2 hours. Put a small drop of yeast culture, that is called the yeast culture. अभी जो आपने टेस्ट ट्यूब में लिया था, इसको क्या बोलेंगे हम? ये हो गया yeast culture, isn't it? This is called the yeast culture. So after 1 or 2, put small drop of yeast culture from the test tube on a slide and cover it with the cover slip. चलो देख लेते हैं. This is the slide, glass slide. अब इसमें से ये सॉल्यूशन यहाँ डाल दिया, कल्चर सॉल्यूशन, सपोज दिस इज अ सॉल्यूशन, एंड cover with a cover slip so that the culture solution of the yeast will not fall from the glass slide. अब ये लास्ट वाला देख लेते हैं हम क्या हो रहा है. Observe the slide under the microscope. Observe the slide under the microscope. What you will see under the microscope. So हम यहाँ देख लेते हैं क्या हो जाता है. I am just rubbing this particular portion so that you can understand when you observe the slide under the microscope. Okay. Now this is a cell. A mature yeast cell can be seen. Then after the mature of the cell, the bud is grown. Then again, this bud is again matured. Okay. Then again the small bud is grown, and then again this cell is also matured. Then again this cell become grown the bud, and this bud is become mature. Then like this the process goes on, and the chain like structures form in the yeast solution or the yeast. इसी को हम बोलेंगे yeast budding. Understand? हमने जब पहले लिया था, can you remember the topic at a glance? वहाँ पे हमने बताया था yeast का होता है budding. तो budding इस प्रकार से दिखेगा आपको in the yeast. Understand this? Okay. Now, after observing I think it is the next activity is there. Activity number 8.2. Now, what you have to do in this? Wet a slice of bread and keep it in a cool, moist and dark place. देखो यहाँ पे अभी उल्टा हो रहा है. वहाँ पे हमने वार्म प्लेस में रखा था, यहाँ पे एक कूल प्लेस में रखने का है और एक डार्क प्लेस में रखने का है. लेकिन लेना क्या है हमें स्लाइस लेने का है. दिस इज द स्लाइस ऑफ द ब्रेड एंड स्प्रिंकल द वाटर. एकदम गीला नहीं करना है उसे. स्प्रिंकल विद द हेल्प ऑफ द फिंगर, स्प्रिंकल द वाटर एंड व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, moist and dark place. Then observe the surface of the slice with the magnifying glass. अब ये डार्क प्लेस में बोलता है. सबसे पहले तो डार्क प्लेस तो हमारे पास है ही नहीं, तो क्या करेंगे हम इसको एक कार्डबोर्ड के बॉक्स में रख देंगे. कि ऐसा होता नहीं कि भाई एकदम कंप्लीट डार्कनेस हो जाए, तो हम इसको कार्डबोर्ड के बॉक्स में रख देंगे सो दैट इट कैन बी become a dark place and a cool place also. After this, what will happen? Record your observation in a week. Record your observation in a week. What you will see in this particular, when the magnifying glass, or you can see under the microscope also, doesn't matter. So the fungus can be developed, and this is the spores can be formed. ठीक है. इसके फिर ये mycelium हो जाते हैं. Again the mature spores is forming. So this is called the mycelium, and this is called the spores. So like this the fungus is developed. And what does the name of this fungus? The scientific name? Rhizopus. Yes, Rhizopus. Rhizopus. This is Rhizopus, and this is also the mode of reproduction under the unicellular organism. So first we have seen what we have seen, modes of reproduction used by the single organism. तो कितना देखा हमने यहाँ पे, yeast का budding का भी देखा हमने, और bread mold देखा, spores formation. Understand? So this is about the mode of reproduction used by the yeast cells and the bread mold. Okay, thank you. So students, we have seen the activity number 8.1 and 8.3. Now, compare and contrast the ways in which yeast grows. In the first case, what we have seen, and what we have seen in the second case. In the first case, we have seen how the chain-like structure is forming, the bud is forming and becoming mature like this. And what is happening in the second case, that is the bread mold called as the Rhizopus. So having discussed the contrast in which reproductive processes works, यानी कि ये कैसे काम करता है, कौन से प्रोसेस से काम करता है रिप्रोडक्शंस, ये हमें देखने का है. नाउ लेट अस नाउ एग्जामिन हाउ डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनिजम्स रिप्रोड्यूस डिपेंड ऑन द बॉडी डिज़ाइन ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म. यानी कि उनके बॉडी डिज़ाइन पर भी बहुत कुछ निर्भर होता है. अंडरस्टैंड दिस. सो फर्स्ट वी विल सी द फ्यूजन. रिप्रोडक्शन के अंदर में सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे फ्यूजन. फॉर यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म सेल डिवीजन और द फ्यूजन लीड्स टू द क्रिएशन ऑफ न्यू इंडिविजुअल. ठीक है, क्रिएट न्यू इंडिविजुअल फॉर्म होता है. मैनी डिफरेंट पैटर्न्स ऑफ द फ्यूजन हैव बीन ऑब्जर्व्ड. बहुत सारे पैटर्न्स में ऑब्जर्व होते हैं. मैनी बैक्टीरिया एंड प्रोटोजोआ सिंपली स्प्लिट इनटू द टू इक्वल हाल्फ्स. ये भी हमें देखा गया है. एंड ड्यूरिंग द सेल डिवीजन ऑल्सो द न्यू ऑर्गेनिज्म इज प्रोड्यूस्ड. Now in organisms such as amoeba, so we will take the example in a fusion, that is the amoeba, the splitting of the two cells during the division can take place in a plane. तो यहाँ पे एक अमीबा से दो अमीबा कैसे बनता है ये हमें देखने का है. So how for this we can have a very good example. We have a permanent slide, and with the help of the permanent slide we can see that how the amoeba is taking the phenol, that is called the binary fission. So this is called the binary because one single parent amoeba is divided into the two amoebae, and that is why it's called as the binary fission. Okay, so in this session we are completing only the binary fission of amoeba. Then in next session we will start the multiple fission, and in that we will see the plasmodium is a good example for the multiple fission. Okay, have a nice day.